Hey, yo, peace and love, family. You already know who it is. It's your boy, National Speaker D Cut, on location, and we only got a minute.
Holy
so
cow, I did not
just
know
want
what
to
that
come
was
on
all
and
about.
remind you.
Wow. I forgot how to go. How do you do this? Live. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm just getting all the platforms on right now. I'll be right there. Meantime, smile. You're enjoying our questions? Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta get the questions in. Questions, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got questions. Thank you. I just want a photo, like from Karen. Oh, okay. That can be arranged. Just go to Patreon. Isabel, I was just really unbelievable. I was thinking to myself, where the hell's Isabel been? Are you okay? Long time no see. Yeah, that's so weird. Well, welcome. I'm looking for Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce. Hello. I'm looking for Nancy. Is she here? If she is, let's find her. Let's see. Hopefully I'm not on the wrong channel. No, I'm on the right channel. Let's see. Nancy. And welcome TikTok and YouTube. I think YouTube is on right now. This could be the wrong YouTube altogether. It is the wrong YouTube. Switch to the right YouTube. I had a feeling something was wrong. Nancy, where are you? Hold on a second. Is Miss America's coming on? TikTokers. TikTok, you don't stop.
Hi.
Oh, there you are. I went on the wrong channel on YouTube, so I have to fix this situation here.
Okay.
My computer's going cuckoo. What the hell?
I had to quickly put up a blog on what to do if you're exposed to COVID. There's just so much misinformation about what to do, when to get tested, when masks are important. I mean, the people are still not sure. So anyway, if you want to read my blog, you can go to my website on blogs, and it's the most recent one up.
Well, can you, while I'm getting YouTube set up, give us a rundown of what to do if you do get exposed?
Sure. And so, well, Douglas is on, so that's cool. Hi, Douglas. Okay. So I basically broke it down to prevention.
Okay.
And when you're sick, how to handle being sick, because a lot of people are minimizing their symptoms right now. You know, if they have I just have a cold. Oh, I must have.
Well, it's denial. It's kind of denial, right? You don't want to admit that
it's totally denial, because I think people feel shamed when they get COVID. It's
like, I know. It's like you're dirty or something.
Yeah, everybody's going to get COVID, or they're going to get the vaccine, one of the two.
Right.
So, I mean, it's
one or the other. You're right.
Pick our path. So then I have when you're sick, like why masks are important, when to wear them even at home if you're sick. And then I talk about when you test positive, what do you do if you test positive? And then if you've been exposed to somebody with COVID or who just tested positive, let's say you've been working with them, and it's like, now what do we do with our company if it's a small company and you're in a small office and you haven't been wearing masks in the office? And people are doing that, and then they wonder why they have to close their business down for 10 days.
Right.
Really that would be the right thing to do. So it's pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine it
from
if
a
you're,
medical
especially
perspective.
in your medical perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, a lot of people are getting vaccinated. A lot of my friends have told me they got vaccinated. I got vaccinated. So I'm really happy that I finally was able to get vaccinated. And cheers to Wild Women with Wine.
Yeah.
You got
Cheers.
wine? Do you have wine?
Oh, I do. I have wine.
Cool.
People, when I put it up here, people go, "Oh my God, that's a huge glass."
I had no power for 4 days. So whatever this wine
Are you
is.
back at home now?
Yeah, I was 4 days without power. It was really, I didn't realize how much you need power until you don't have power. I mean, you go to turn the light on, wait, the light's not working, and then the heat doesn't work, and of course, for whatever reason, it was unseasonably cold right now. And what else happened? Oh, the heater broke then, and then you can't really cook anything because you can't turn the lights on, and you can't use the oven. Your refrigerator is busted. It's just a mess.
Well, it looks like somebody's quarantined for 10 days. So can you see the comments on our Instagram? I'm not able to see them really, really well.
You're a little fuzzy, by the way, fuzzy girl.
I was last time too. What's going on?
I don't know, but it meant that you have no wrinkles because of it, so that's good.
It's good light. It's good lighting. But do I look blurry?
Well, now I think it looks better now. I mean, it initially when I mentioned it, you looked a little blurrier than you do now. It's the wine. Thank you, Wargolana. The wine does it every time. So I just want to say hi to people here on YouTube, Instagram.
I see somebody special on here.
So, who is it?
It's Apollo. Hi, babe.
Hi, Apollo.
So
oh my God.
Okay, now I'm getting flushed.
You got flushed, so I'll take over. I'll just say hi to people on YouTube. YouTube people, Paul and La Cream says, my friend's mom lets me squeeze her ass every time I hug her. What does this mean? Oh, I don't know what that means. I guess
does she actually let you?
It says lets me squeeze. Apparently, he's tested the waters and he was able to squeeze. So for all the people, people are saying they're a little blurry, but that's okay. For all the people who don't know who we are, I'm Karenlee Poter. I host a podcast, co-host a podcast with my son called Sex Talk with My Mom. I also have a YouTube channel called The Karenlee Poter Show. And I have a Patreon page. Again, patreon.com/KarenLee. I'm here with one of my BFFs, and that is Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce. She's one of the Wild Women with Wine, and she's going to introduce herself.
All right. Well,
because she's got too many titles.
I'm always thrilled to be here. This is one of my favorite parts of the week is doing this Wild Women with Wine show. I always leave after the show feeling better about life. So, and Karen and I we started this last spring, like right when we went into lockdown, and so or before.
Yeah. When did we start this? Yeah.
And so it's really been a salvation for me.
Because relationships not only enhance like your good feelings, but it's supposed to help your brain, which I need help with. So this relationship has helped me.
I live for my relationships. I mean, that's really that, money, things, stuff is irrelevant if you have no relationship. So for me, that's really the root of my life joy. And so as a sexologist and a health educator and a speaker and a yoga therapist and all the other blah, 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 blah that I have behind my name, my main role is to try to help other people have the life they desire and help them visualize it and then help them take steps to get it. To me, that's like the best thing I could be doing with my time.
I like that. I concur. I will add that my goal is to make people laugh and be entertained as well.
And you are very good at that.
Well, thank you. And you're very good at making people feel good about themselves. Oh, all right.
Okay.
Here's what happened. Here's what happened with La Creme. Yes,
Okay.
I tried one butt cheek first, and then the next time both cheeks tightly, and now every time we hug is a nice little squeeze. So I assume that that's consensual. I don't know, like,
It's when you just
what your
want to
age
bite
or
them.
yeah. I mean, is she in a relationship or is she married? It is your friend's mom, and that's kind of like it can be a little dicey because it's your friend. But you know what? If
Can
you're
be a
having
little
fun and she's having fun, who cares? I don't know. I don't care. Do you care?
I don't care.
Nobody seems to really care.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people waving and joining. Dr. Nancy, are you very kinky in the bedroom?
I don't know how to answer that because kinky is in the eye of the beholder, So I would have to ask, I would have to ask somebody that knew me. So I have a lot of hats, Apollo. I do have a lot of hats.
Yeah, she's got a lot of hats, and she is willing to wear them. Hi, APOP. Welcome back. Welcome back to everybody here. We have some questions. I also put out a video today that we wanted to discuss. It was one of my most embarrassing moments. And so if you want to watch that, it's on TikTok. But we thought, well, why don't you guys share your embarrassing moments with us? We'd like to hear about that.
Did you share the ad, our little promo for tonight?
I did, you little tease. That's all I could say. You're a tease, okay. Nancy. I love it, though.
I'm going to put it in my Facebook. Oh, I can't do it while we're on. I'll post it later. It's pretty naughty, pretty fun, sexy.
It's sexy. Sexy is good. APOP said some people think sex itself is kinky, and that's the point. What's kinky to one person is completely boring to another.
Right.
G says, Karen, do you enjoy foot worship? Do I enjoy it? You mean if someone worships my feet, would I get off on that? It depends. I suppose I could.
I absolutely love foot worship because that means
there you go.
Pays attention to my feet. They're going to massage them like I want them massaged, and they want to take care of me. I think for me that's like the best. I get a foot massage every night.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
I was going to say is that someone put on TikTok in 4 words what you'd want to hear a woman say to you. And I challenge you to, in 4 words, what would you like a man to say to you? I would like, I love giving massages. That's what I like.
That's good.
You got one?
Let's see, 4 words. I'm gonna have to think about that. There's so many 4 words. I think for me, having somebody truly interested in knowing me. So I wanna know you.
I like it. I want to know you.
I think that's like the most flattering thing on the planet.
Yeah, I agree. When someone really wants to hear what you have to say. I also put a video out on TikTok. You were reading my mind, Nancy, about would you rather be with a lover who's a good listener or a good talker? Isn't that interesting? Right. And yeah. I thought it'd be like one way or the other, but it actually is. It was pretty evenly split. Some people like to be around people who talk a lot and they like to listen, and some people like to be around people who listen. Mm-hmm. I guess a combination of both would be not bad. Ain't nobody gonna worship your all stinking ass feet. LOL. That's the hostile MGTOW saying, coming in loud and clear here. I want a woman to say, come watch me pee. Okay there. Where should we eat? I like that, Isabella. That's music to your ears. Where should we eat is a good one. When I role play, a girl asking me to impregnate her is very hot. Okay, Corey. We're getting right into the meat of it here. It was meant to be romantic. Oh, okay. I'm skipping ahead a plate. It's hi, ladies and gremlin. Hi to you there. All right. Anyway.
All right.
So where do you want to go with this?
Getting caught with your pants down. So
getting caught with your pants down.
Getting caught with your pants down. So
have you gotten caught with your pants down?
Yeah, I'm always curious about, like, people have been caught maybe having sex, or caught, doing something in a place they shouldn't be doing it, or just caught in a kind of an embarrassing moment. So
have you guys been caught in an embarrassing moment? I was caught in the elevator when I was in like my senior year dance, and we were going in an elevator. I don't know why we were going in an elevator. And I had like a long ball gown, and we decided to have sex there. And then the door opened. Whoop. Whoop. I thought we were going up to the penthouse. I got stuck on the 6th floor. So do you guys have any embarrassing stories, or not even necessarily embarrassing, just if you've been caught in the act and you liked it? Some people like to be caught.
Now you're all blurry and breaking up here. Weird. Okay.
Okay. Maybe are any other your windows open, or anybody else using the internet?
Are my windows open?
Yeah. In other words, the internet windows.
Oh.
I don't mean are your windows open. I'm saying maybe are you have other stuff going on that's taking more power from the internet?
I'm gonna clean up here a little bit and see if that helps.
Maybe Facebook. If anybody is having problems, letting me know. I caught my 18-year-old son. Doing what? I like a woman who loves to give me oral. Thank you, Mr. MGTOW. It was meant to be romantic before unzipping her pants, but the look of annoyance on her face for kissing her pussy through her jeans haunts me to this day. Humiliating. What's humiliating? I must have missed the first part of this.
Yeah.
Oh, April, here's the embarrassing moment. I was supposed to lose my virginity. We were making out. I kissed her head down to her pussy. I was a virgin, so I started kissing her pussy, but she had jeans on. And then, I see. It was meant to be romantic before unzipping her pants, but the look of annoyance on her face for kissing her pussy through her jeans haunts me to this day. Oh, don't let that get to you. That's just one girl, and she didn't communicate properly. Anybody else have some embarrassing stories or uncomfortable stories?
How many parents have had their kids walk in on them?
Oh yeah, that's a question I ask almost every time we have an interview. Or how about, have you ever walked in on a parent having sex, or vice versa? Have you ever walked in on your parents having sex?
I didn't walk in on them, but I heard them, and that was when I was probably in 5th grade. And so then I asked my mom the next day, because we were having our sex ed in school, and so I didn't know you weren't supposed to talk about these things with your parents. So I just went to my mom and I said, "So how often do you and Daddy have intercourse?"
And of course you used the word intercourse.
I did. I used the word intercourse because that's what we were learning. It was called. So she wasn't too thrilled with that.
So what did she say?
She said, "Why are you asking me that? And what's your teacher's name?" She went to my school the next day and complained. My mom was such a prude. Oh my God.
It seems like you are the opposite of your mother.
I am the opposite of my mother.
All right. So then here's the end of the story about catching your 18-year-old son. She said, "He didn't hear me knocking loudly. He had both hands on it going to town." I'd be like, "That's my boy."
Do you need a towel?
Yeah. Did you use a condom? Great. Let's see. I was raised by my grandparents, and I heard my grandparents having sex one night. Awkward as fuck. My grandma is such a whiner. Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Go, grandma.
You know what? Grandma sex can be really good. Who knows? You know, they're having a lot of sex down in like Florida and like in the senior retirement communities. There's a lot of venereal disease.
That's
because
one of the. I was going to say that's one of the highest growing venereal disease places or retirement homes.
Yep. So I'm happy to hear that.
So,
that means we're never going to have a time of no sex. We're having sex for life.
When my oldest daughter was about 6, I had a water bed. And so she came in and she was pushing on it and making it splosh. And she goes, "Mommy, this is what you sound like when you're sleeping."
Oh boy. Yeah. That is true.
It's like, well, yeah.
Especially especially when you're playing, like, you know, let's get it on. Let's get it on. All right, we got an embarrassing story from Goust. I was going down on a woman and really getting at it, and all of a sudden a gush of water shot out in my face. First time I was ever with a woman who squirted. Was that embarrassing, or was it like, whoa, what the fuck? And she gushed several times. Whoa.
So I'm always curious, did she know she was capable of doing that, or had that happened before, or was she embarrassed?
Well, how did she feel about gushing? Because I think I squirted once, and I didn't realize I squirted. I'm not even not sure that I squirted, but there was a big wet spot in the bed, and I don't think either of us peed, so I think I squirted once. Here's another story from Isabella. My mom came home early, and I had to hide my boyfriend, fiance now, in the closet. He was in there for hours. It was a bit uncomfortable. It was eight years ago, and we're getting married now. Yay! So I guess it was worth it to be closet boy for a little bit.
Like, come out of the closet.
Now you're out of the closet. Let's see. My cougar is 51, and I'm 31. She's pregnant. Wow, she's pregnant at 51. Hey, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've had a woman squirt a lot. We basically slept in her waterbed of squirt. It was cold. Yeah.
That's
you need a sex. That's what you need. If you're with a squirter, you need a special sex blanket. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
You do, and
Let's
I know
see what's
just where to get one.
You know how to get one. Oh, I know what you're talking about from the Sexy Lifestyles.
Yeah, their blanket's great. Yeah.
I thought you and I were going to invent one. We were supposed to invent one ourselves.
Yeah, they already did. Actually, there's several companies that have.
But ours is going to be the best. Raise your hand if you think that Nancy and I should make our own sex blankets. That's what I thought. See, we got unanimous over here. PY guy says, Grandma walked in on me playing with my big shaft. She joined in with me and was super hot. Your grandma? That's odd, but okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Corey likes Isabella's story about staying connected.
What's that?
Okay. Ari Rose, I haven't seen you in ages. Some people are coming out of the woodwork tonight. I'm very happy to see you. And Dwell, also good to see you too. Welcome 2021. I'm so happy. Sorry if I missed you. Say hi again. I got 3 things going on. We got YouTube, we've got TikTok, and we've got Instagram. I'm with Nancy Sutton Pierce. We were talking about embarrassing moments and being caught in the act. And if you have something you'd like to share with us, we'd love to hear it. Let's see. Okay. I've got a good story. Met a cougar online. We switched to KIK. We mutually masturbated to orgasm on video. A year later, she was a lawyer training me for my government job. We were smirking. Wow.
That's a great story.
That is a very good story. That is. We did have sex in real life.
A very wise person told me years ago that you really should treat everybody you meet as if you're going to have to ask them for a job someday. And
apparently,
and here it is.
And there is, and he did have sex in real life after the training. So that's cool. Let's see. My doctor was checking my balls, and when she pulled my pants down, she said, "Wow, you have very good genes." That is hilarious too. Uh,
Well, chances
all
are
right.
that's not a true story because doctors
Yeah.
don't pull people's pants down.
Right. Chances are that's embellished a little. Ari says, I
Yeah.
remember the first time I squirted. The guy thought I peed him in his face. How embarrassing. Neither of us knew what it was. I bet that happens more often than not, that people think they're,
Yeah.
that they have no idea what squirting is, and they just think that they're just like peeing on someone.
Right.
Anyway, Are you a vegan? I am not a vegan, but I try to stay away from, I don't eat a lot of red meat. I don't eat any red meat. I've been dating cougars since I was 20 and I'm 33. My last ex was 53 and damn it was the best sex and head I've ever had. My fingers hurt. I wrote a book about that. It's called Fuck Games, Date Cougars. Here it is if you want to get on Amazon. A lot of people have attested to the same thing you did, that older women rock, especially in the bedroom. She lived alone, recently divorced. I ended up not being choked when she BBN orgasms. What? Oh, not into being choked. Okay, I can see that. Oh, that was a typo. Okay. My friend stopped talking to me because I banged his mom and filmed it. I made her squirt on camera. Okay, these are some. You asked for some crazy stories, and we're getting them.
Yeah, I mean, like, how did his friend see the video? Did he show it to him? Hey.
My fingers hurt. How did your friend see the video?
Yeah.
Of you and you banging your friend's mom.
Isn't that kind of a spoken agreement that men have with each other or women have with each other, that you don't bang your girlfriend's dad or your boyfriend?
Well, I guess that this agreement did not apply to My Fingers Hurt. I would like to know how you got the name My Fingers Hurt. That is an interesting screen name.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Hi. Whoa. Yeah, you walked into something, didn't you? And oh, well, in case you just walked in, we are talking about embarrassing moments.
Right. Coming into this show.
We're talking about all kinds of embarrassing, strange. The story I told on my TikTok, and this is a true story, is that I was always extremely flat-chested, which was really weird coming from me, who was always went from like a negative A to like a double D in like a year. But when I was in the negative A, it was like my friends were always making fun of me because I was already like in my mid high school years when everybody's already developed. And I would always be teased about it from my group of friends, nice friends. And one day we were all sitting at a long table in our lunchroom, and one of the kids in our group decided to go running through the cafeteria, and he ran right up to me in front of everyone and bit me right on my negative A boob. I wanted to crawl under the table and die because that was humiliating and mortifying. Those are the things you remember. But they're also the things that now, 40 years later, I can talk about and laugh about because I showed him.
I was always declared the captain of the itty bitty titty committee.
You're the itty bitty titty. Someone once said you are like a sunken ship, a sunken treasure, like a sunken treasure or something like that. Anyway,
you're a pirate's dream.
A pirate's dream, a sunken treasure. That's what it was.
Yeah. Heard that. Yeah.
Anyway, small tits are the best. I don't have small tits anymore. And I went literally from like a negative double A, whatever that could be. If there's below an A, I went from negative to like a double D. And literally a year, it was like, wow, be careful for what you wish for.
Yes.
Because back in the day, that was not attractive. Big butts and big boobs were not attractive when we were growing up. It was always like, does my butt look big in these jeans? And in a negative way. And now it's like getting butt implants.
Yeah, it's like, buy me some jeans that make my butt look big.
Yeah, it's completely the opposite. We had a lot of comments going on. Cougars like foreskin. Question mark. I had to take
Well,
a
by the
shit
time
during
we
sex. What do you do if you have to take a shit during sex? What do you do? Do you
you
just hold it,
carton
you clench it
yourself and you
together?
go take a shit.
You go take a shit, then you got to
Well,
go do
no,
the whole
'cause
cleaning thing. You know, but the other way around is to like hold it in and then you're like not relaxed, and then how do you even enjoy sex? So
yeah.
I guess you have to excuse yourself, go take a shit.
Just say you need a little break. It's not
Uh,
bad to take a little time out and then restart. You'll feel a lot better.
Karen, I need my question answered. I have never seen so many comments between, we got TikTok going on here, we got Instagram and YouTube, and I don't know what your question was. Person doesn't need a degree to be a sex expert. Myths floating around. Corey, yeah, you don't really need a degree, but it certainly helps. Nancy does have a degree. I don't, but I think being in this business since 2012, I've learned a few things from porn stars and other sexologists, such as the esteemed Nancy here. She's one of the best, I have to say. Negative A, welcome to the Fried Egg Club. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right, fried egg. That is adorable.
Well,
Okay.
The upside of having small boobs is that as you mature and after you have children, that they don't get too saggy. So
Right, mine sagged. Yeah.
yeah, mine are still pretty perky. So yay.
Oh, my question is, what is your cute co-host name? Her name is Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce. I apologize. That was the question. She is like right here. Fucked a hubby and her hot wife, and then she made me watch them and clean up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where are we here on the questions?
Okay,
Small
so
tits are the best.
have you been caught with your pants down is the question of the night. Have you been caught with your pants down?
Have you guys been caught with your pants down, or with whatever you got going on down?
Or have you had your skirt blown up?
Or have you had your skirt blown up? Dr. Nancy is a cutie. Yes, she is. Nancy, you're a cutie.
Thank you.
She said thank you to you. Okay, so we do have some questions too I wanted to get to from their earlier. It says, I just want a photo like from Karen, the real cougar pleaser. Oh, thank you, Chance B. Go to my Patreon page. There's plenty of, I'll do a personalized photo there. What favorite thing to do on the weekend? What's your favorite thing to do on the weekend, Nancy? Besides have sex?
I mean, I don't know weekends from weekdays anymore.
Right.
So
right.
I don't really understand weekend.
Right. What do you guys do? Yeah, it's not the same. That question would be different if we were in normal times. Go to the beach if it's warm. Yeah, I would love to. I thought my mother-in-law was hot. Then I saw her in a sexy satin nightie and could have done her right then. Stratus Strong. Thank you for sharing that one. Let's see. It's best when she pulls her jeans halfway down and we get it on. I'm missing half of for Karen. You have the most knowledge. Thank you, Dwells. What's the best position for cougars? Do you have a favorite position?
I like all of them.
The answer from Nancy is all of them.
I like to be surprised with different positions and moved around, and I like athletic sex. So
she likes athletic sex.
You gotta have some endurance with me. You gotta have some power in your muscles. You gotta have some
she's the marathon girl.
I am. My husband just told me that yesterday.
She's in for the long haul. The long haul there. Dwells likes a doggy. I'm a big yeah, I like it when I'm on top. Shocker. I like to be on top. That's my favorite. I like to look the person in the eye, and I like to have my hands free.
I thought you were a pillow princess.
Well, we know I am. But then that does not mean that doesn't mean that I just lay back on the pillow. That means
Oh, okay.
that means
Do me.
I'm not one of the dominating ones. I'm not like you, Nancy. All right,
Well,
where are we?
I don't know that I'm dominating all the time. I like to switch. I like to play it back and forth.
She's a switch hitter.
I'm not afraid
Okay,
to ask for what I want.
There you go. And there's all these, like, I don't even know. Sunny Megatron, she has taught me a lot. She's got a podcast called American Sex Podcast. And she talks about, like, sometimes if you think you're a dom, you're actually a sub. And if you think you're a sub, you're actually a dom. Depends, like, it's too confusing for me to even address. Let's see. My question is, these wines are good. Queso. Cheers. These wines are good. This was in my refrigerator that malfunctioned because it didn't have power for 4 days, and it still tastes like good wine. I guess wine doesn't go bad.
It's probably kept it just the right temperature.
Yeah. What is your biggest toy? I have a huge assortment of toys. Just saying. What do you think of a straight guy that likes to wear pantyhose? Have fun.
Yeah.
I had a friend who used to be with a guy who had a pink pair of ladies' underwear, and he liked to wear that and have her get inside the ladies' underwear with him. I never was able to figure out how that worked.
You'd have to get some pretty large grainy panties.
There's going to be some gigantic panties out there. Cougars into BDSM. I mean, La Cream, cougar is just the confident older woman. It doesn't mean that all women are the same by any stretch of the imagination. So they might be, but then again, they might not be.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that it seems like a lot of people want to have everything in a box. That if you're a cougar, you're a this. If you're a MILF, you're a this. It's like they want everything in a box, as if all women who are of a certain age are the same. Right.
We're all different. We're like snowflakes.
Yes, we are like snowflakes.
Ari
Speaking
is
of
a
snowflakes,
queen.
I still have snow out my window.
I am so happy that I don't see snow anymore. I can't even tell you, because when you're from Chicago and you never see snow again, you're happy. I'd be much happier watching it from my FaceTiming with you.
Well, I'm a born and raised California girl, so snow for me is like, woohoo,
a treat.
Fun.
Yeah.
Because it goes away in a day or two.
Yeah, that's not how it was. Once it started snowing in Chicago, like around September, I'm just kidding. Around December, it starts snowing. It doesn't stop until like June. It's really bad. It's not fun. Okay. So Ari's a pillow queen, not even a pillow princess. All right. What other questions? We got 28 questions here. I don't know how we're going to get to these, Nancy.
All right, just cut through. Let's just cut through them real quick.
All right.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay. A lot of them are, can I add Mario? I don't know what that means. Can I add Mario? And all right, so I see why I have 28 questions, because a lot of them are the exact same thing. Okay. Let's see. All right, here we go. What's a fantasy that you dream about but are too embarrassed to try? I like that question. Well, not necessarily embarrassed, but I'd like to try a fantasy of being with multiple people at one time would be something I would like to fantasize about, but I don't think I'd want to try it. How about you?
I don't know if I'm too embarrassed to do anything.
That's what I say. I don't know if the word is embarrassed or just not maybe wanting, not preferring to make that a reality.
Yeah, I think that there's some things that I'm not interested in doing.
Yeah, not interested. If you guys, is there something that you guys here on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, is there something that you've always fantasized about but you don't really want to try? let us know. This should be a good one. Let's see. Who do you seek most for advice? That's a good question. Who do you go to for your advice besides your husband? Do you have someone you go to besides me?
I think, yeah, I have maybe I have maybe five girlfriends that I've known for a very long time that I would trust to ask for advice. And when I was having a meltdown not too long ago, I reached out to, but usually it's Mark, and especially if it's something about Mark. You know, I've always been of the idea that if Mark and I are having a struggle, or if I'm having a struggle with Mark, telling somebody else about it isn't going to help anything. So I only will talk to him about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's not about Mark, then you'd probably necessarily go to someone else. I don't know who I'd go to, actually. I have a lot of friends for different purposes, and it really would depend on what the issue is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Usually it's him.
Oh. So La Cream is answering the question about what do you fantasize about that you would probably not do, and he said pee in a woman's mouth. Okay. CPAD says, do women in 40 or 50 really attract a young, handsome guy, or is it just a myth? Do you fantasize about them or not? If you read the comments in this book here, Buck Games Day Cougars, you will see that it is not a myth, okay? It is a reality. I got women's point of view, men's point of view, and I've been doing this for a long ass time. There's a lot of people that are interested in the older women, younger men relationship for many reasons, which are discussed in Fuck Games Day Cougar. So I suggest getting this book. It's also in ebook. Oh my God, we're getting a lot of spam going on here. And stop with the spam, okay? Because it's confusing me enough here. I got 60 questions here in our questions part.
Oh my God.
All right, let's skip ahead to all these Mario questions. Are you an overthinker? Nah. Are you a morning or a night person? I'm definitely a night person. What about you, Nance?
Oh, definitely night.
Yeah.
Although I always wake up happy.
Me too. This is why we're so alike. I usually wake up in a good mood, or at least I wake up wanting it to be a good day. I wish this guy would stop spamming because it's taking me a long time to go through these. There's like 70 different questions. Really, I don't even know what to do here. I think I'm going to have to not do the questions because I can't do it anymore. All right. Well, we have about 15 minutes left. Pope, they attract for sex, but relationships, it's rare if an older woman is a younger guy. No, that's not true. I've been with a younger guy for many, many years. I don't want to go with the Trump comments here either. All right.
No, that's not going to go well for anybody.
Yeah. Let's see. How do we get rid of this so he'd stop doing this kind of stuff? Okay. Finally. I figured out how to hide him. I think we got rid of him. No, we didn't. We did not get rid of him here. I got to get rid of a lot of comments here. I need a moderator. That's what we need. We need a moderator. Okay. More fantasies. The glory hole. That's kind of fun too. The glory hole idea. Being inside multiple pussies without knowing which was which after seeing the ladies. It sounds like you got a very vivid imagination from porn. Sounds like some porn that I watch.
Yeah.
Do you? All right. Let's see. They attract for sex, but okay. Who is your favorite person to work with? Well, I work with my son, and he's my favorite person to work with because we have a podcast together. Let's see. All right, here we go again. I don't understand why people are like spamming the shit out of this live stream right now. I'm not adding Mario. Sorry. Jeez, how many times do I have to tell you that, Mario?
So let's you and I talk to each other.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys, we're going to just talk to each other for a bit. Yeah. You guys can be observer listeners, voyeurs, if you will. Let's chat.
So I am preparing for the Valentine's week in hedonism. So we're going. Tickets are booked. Testing is scheduled. Vaccine is on board. And high
Yeah,
five
you had
to
your
the vaccine.
you had your second dose, right?
No, I'm not going to get it until they because I got the Moderna, and so I'm not going to get the second one until they boost it with the extra for the South African strain. So
That's a good
I'm
idea.
gonna wait. So all right, somebody needs to be blocked. They just wrote "fuck you" on here to us. So anyway,
alrighty.
so
I didn't know anything. Is that a new thing that you're just talking about?
Huh?
I didn't know. I never heard that they're adding a new thing.
They're going to be updating it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to wait for the booster. Plus, I was scheduled to get it like the day we leave for Jamaica, and I'm like, I'm not sure I want to do that. So
right. Yeah, because you might have a reaction, is what you're saying. I gotcha.
Right.
Another question. Oh, so anyway, so you booked everything to go to your hedonism, and I'm jealous because I'm going to be here and I'm not going to be at hedonism. Although I did have the first round of the shots. So do you think I should not get the second round of the shots? I got Pfizer.
No, I think you should. And then if they do a booster later,
then I'll get a booster. That. Right.
Yeah.
All right. I don't like being threatened.
So, but I'm putting together some because I had to revise my whole program because we can't do it where we normally do it. We can't have the number of people. So I've had to revise my whole retreat concept. But I've got some. I'm going to be doing some fun games because it's couple only, and the couples work just with each other. So we have social distancing, and so it's all very COVID conscious. But I wanted to plant the seed in your mind and our listeners, our supporters here, what they might look for in a couples intimacy. It's a Kama Sutra intimacy oasis retreat for deepening intimate connection. And so if anybody has any fun games, fun ideas, I've just ordered like body paints because we're going to paint.
Oh, that sounds fun. I want to go body paint.
I'm going to have couples do paint by number. And so people are going to number their hot spots. And then they have to draw a line to all their hot spots. So I thought that might be fun.
I love it. Do you guys love this or what? All right. So I'm just going to, because I got YouTube and TikTok on, explain what's going on. So Nancy she's in charge of an event down at Hedonism in Jamaica every year, or maybe more than one time a year. And this one is a couples retreat during Valentine's Day, right?
Yes.
For Valentine's. And anyway, so she's in charge of coming up with these little activities to do for couples. And one of them is going to be little paint by numbers, which I think could be so fun. Can I do it even if I'm not going? Can I do it via Skype?
Yeah. I'll send you the outline, and you guys can. Oh, that would be fun. We could Skype you in.
Yes, I need to be Skyped in. I want to, and me and Deez will be like coloring each other in. Hello, how are you doing, Chris? Who is your favorite? Oh, we already did all these questions. Anyway, I've been having to. I can't handle all these. I don't understand how we got so much spam in this thing right now. We got so many people that are just like constantly adding shit. So I'm just keep reporting them for spamming us.
Yeah, what are they spamming at you with?
I don't know. Oh, hi there, Jorge. Thank you for that super chat. And hello to Chris Rogers. And when are you going to work with Jessie Dubai again? Jessie Dubai is a hilarious porn star, and I haven't interviewed porn stars in a long time because I haven't really been doing any interviews except for me and Nancy, and my podcast, which we stopped doing interviews as well. We're just doing it. I do have exciting news though. We are doing we are pitching our show, my podcast, that's turning into a animated series. We are pitching it coming up at the end of the month, so that's going to be very excited. Very excited.
So cool. That is so cool.
Thank you. I'm very psyched. What is Mario Live? I don't even know what these Mario things are. What is this? All of a sudden we got into this Mario thing. Do you have any idea? Does anybody know what this is? Because it's really annoying the living crap out of me. Anyway, do you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of really obnoxious.
It's getting in the way of
our fun. You guys are ruining our fun. Thank you again, Jorge. You guys are so sweet.
Who's this person saying, do you wonder how your views dropped? I mean, we don't care about how many people. That's not the point.
Yeah, we're not here to make
it's not the point.
A lot of views.
We put this out on so many different platforms.
Right.
And if people are entertained, great. If they're not, it's okay.
Right.
Okay. Sometimes
so people that
educate.
I just want to tell you that Amanda Rue, who is a little sneaky freak, really likes the idea. It says that's so creative. She likes your idea. And who the hell is Mario? LOL, just kidding. I mean, are we talking about Mario Brothers? Hello to you guys. Dr. Nancy has 4 YouTube channels. Do you have 4 YouTube channels?
No, I have 2.
She only has 2. Pineapple Trees, hello. Anyway, if you're just joining us, we're about to end.
I think I have 3, but I don't use one.
He has 3. Enjoy your little bit of 25 views. Why are people? I don't even understand why people are so obnoxious. Well, what's going on today?
Yeah, if you're gonna be here and be mean, please just go the fuck away.
We
don't have time for that crap.
Yeah, I'm just
no tolerance.
I'm blocking. Oh, Joe, we're not doing it to you. No. Just to these people that are starting with this negative shit. Should have added Mario. Could have had 1,000 views. We don't care. Who is Mario? How is your day? Our day is going well. Don't you wonder how your views up? Nobody gives a shit.
All right, let's not waste time on these people.
All right, did you know that the president, okay, here's one. Did you know that the president of France married his cougar teacher? Yes, and I love that. And I talk about that in the book too. President Macron. Yes, I did know that. And I think that's cool.
He's hot.
He's hot and he's open-minded. I love that.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of France, but I like that.
Have you you've been to France?
I've been to France several times, and I've never really liked the people. They're nasty people to me.
Oh, but really?
But it could be because I don't speak French. I took it in high school, and I married someone who was Argentinian, so I got confused with Spanish and French, and then I got it all screwed up. Oh, the Conscious Living Show isn't Dr. Nancy, so he's saying that you have a Conscious Living YouTube show, too.
Yes. That's my conscious living show I've been doing for 12 years.
12 years she's been doing it. La Cream, how do I get your book? You go on Amazon, and it's in
the YouTube is new, but the show is not.
Her YouTube is new, but the show is not. She's been doing that for many years. This girl has been around the block a few times, and so she doesn't put up with shit from anybody. We're not adding any Marios. What is with the Marios? I don't even understand the Mario situation. And on TikTok, it was like older women buy me a PS5. And I didn't know what that was until I asked, what the hell is that PS5 thing? And then they told me it's like an older woman that's with a younger guy. She pays for this guy by giving him a PS5. I'm trying to figure out what's harder to get. What is harder to get, a vaccine or a PS5?
So somebody wants me to tell them about Sexy Sizes, which is a very cool program that I got to be a part of. and they had brought in 20 of us sexologists. Dr. Ava Cadell created this, and it's really couples yoga for friends or lovers, and it's all about building connection and intimacy and communication. And so I got to be with 2 different partners. It's just a fun, it goes from like super gentle, easy, just how to breathe together and how to connect that way, to incredibly athletic acro yoga. So it's just a great fun program for people to get. So if you go to sexysizes.com, it's very cool. You'll see me in there with 2 different people. One of the people I was with, Ava, made me wear a wig, so I look different. So I have a little different hair.
You always have a different hairdo. I never know what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, no. My kids made me a shirt for Christmas several years ago, and they called it Nancy's Hall of Hair. And it had pictures from when I was a little kid all the way through current of all the different hairstyles I've had. It was hilarious. I'll just show you that sometime.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
All right. CPAD says a girl sending mixed signals to a guy. So guy ignoring her for a while. Now the girl's back to the guy and trying to talk to him. What does it mean? Just crave lost attention or maybe interested in the guy. CPAD, if it sounds like you're with someone who's playing games, and I think you should just recognize it as just game playing. That's my thoughts.
Oh, we have somebody here going to hedonism in April. Woohoo!
Nice.
Awesome. Are you a virgin?
Are they going to be? What did you ask?
Are they a virgin? A hedo virgin?
Oh, is that a virgin week?
Hedo, what should we call it? The hedo, what's it called when you've been doing something a long time?
Oh, it's been around for a while?
Yeah. So hedonites love hedo virgins, because when we get when a virgin shows up, it's like you get to see the whole experience again through new eyes. It's so in other words, fun.
Is it your first time? And I thought you meant, is he a virgin?
Hedo virgin.
Welcome, Mr. Bean. Woohoo! Good evening, folks. You're going into prayer mode. Chris is love cougars. Glad to hear it. The original Karen, is that you? I'm the original Karen. Nancy tells us.
No, you're not the original Karen.
I'm telling you, I have got to get rid of that fucking name. I'm tired. I'm so tired of it. I want it to be called like Bertha. Why doesn't it be called Bertha or something like that? Not the most popular name. My parents named me Karen when I was in the 50s and 60s. It was the 3rd most popular name of all women. So why would you? To me, it's such a slam to all women to call people Karens every time they don't like when they do something.
Why? That's so racist.
It's being racist.
What do you think? All white girls are called Karen?
That's what it is. And you know, my next door neighbor, she's black and her name is Karen, and we've commiserated.
Yeah, it's not good. How about just call them what they are? Just mean-spirited people.
Yeah, I mean, or come up with a name that, you know, like fuckheads. You know,
fucktards. Yeah,
there's a fucktard. I mean, I agree that some women are nasty, but there's also guys that do some really nasty shit. Mama Roo, Amanda Roo. Oh, we got 1 minute left. Just want to say I love you guys, and we enjoy. 1 minute and 20. We're going to be cut off here on Instagram. Yeah. So Nancy and I will be back next Thursday. Yep. Hopefully, we're not going to have as many spammers. And if you have anything you want us to discuss, please let us know. Make sure you follow us on all our platforms, because that way you won't miss out on this whole experience. And we would love you to go to our Patreon pages. Yes, please go to the Patreon. Tonight I'm doing my first cocktail party right after this at 6:15 with my patrons. Just as a Zoom. It's just a private Zoom get together where we can meet. I can meet them, and so we're doing that for this evening for about 45 minutes. So if you're one of my Zoom patrons, you could get to have a Zoom with me, if that would be cool. Yes, let me know how that goes. I will. All right. So we're going to end now. I love you, and I hope to talk to you like tomorrow. Okay. All right. I'll be around. Much love. You guys, the
Everybody
rest of you, we love
be
you.
safe.
And thank you for
Take
joining
care.
us. Be
Get your
safe.
vaccine as soon as you can. Okay.
Get vaccinated. If you got an opportunity, take it.
Get
Bye.
it. Get it. All right. Bye.